The best way to keep a secret is to pretend it doesn't exist. Oscar Wilde said that. South Florida took notes. Hidden bars are booming, and Fort Lauderdale has quietly become a teleportation device disguised as a dinner reservation. One plate sends you to Florence, the next drops you somewhere in Latin America. But tonight, we're going to Spain. E Tapus brings the soul of a proper tapas bar right to your doorstep, and it just happens to be hiding a secret of its own. Nathy, born in Brazil and with nearly 2 decades behind the bar, is the co-creator of what I can only describe as a gem inside of a gem. And since tapas is meant for sharing, we're doing this the right way. Good company, great dishes, and a few surprises. Christian, the server, is taking care of us, laying down the first round of plates. Let's begin.
Here.
Cheers, Natty.
Cheers.
So tell me how this place got started. I was in Barcelona last year. Walking in, I feel like I've been transported from South Florida in Spain.
That's exactly our goal here. Like, we want you to feel like you're in Spain. All the decor, all the ingredients are from Spain. So everything is very traditional, from the tapas to the paella, main courses as well. All our desserts we make in the house, also the bread.
Homemade.
Entertainment every night. We do have a flamenco guitar and a flamenco dancer to bring the place alive. Make it interesting for all
Every
the
single
guests.
night there's a flamenco dancer.
Every single night.
Wow. You know how to flamenco dance?
No, I do. I maybe samba.
There you go. It's about 5 years old, right?
So we opened in September 2020, right by pandemic
Right
time.
after the craziness.
Yeah, right in the middle of the craziness.
It's not an easy time to open them.
No, it was not easy, but we were lucky. We've been in the business for a long time, so we have a good following.
What are those beginning months like? You're opening at a really rough time, but there must have been a need for tapas because I can't really see any other tapas place open in this area.
So we always love tapas. We like the sharing idea of it, so you don't have to get one huge plate and get stuck with that. You can have a bunch of different flavors in one meal. We went around, looked for places like that, and it was basically nothing for Lauderdale. And then we decided to open up something like that.
Yeah, perfect. And you've executed it well. Can you tell me a little bit about what we've got in front of us? These look delicious.
This is patatas bravas. It's very traditional Spaniard dish. It's crispy potatoes covered with spicy tomato sauce, made in the house. Also alioli. Here we have gambas al ajillo, baked shrimp with garlic brandy sauce. A little bit spicy, comes sizzling to
How
the
spicy
table.
are we talking?
Well, if you bite the red spicy,
Yeah?
you need a glass of water.
All right, let's do that. Super spicy?
It should be super spicy.
Might just ruin the whole video right there.
Is it spicy?
It's a little bit spicy. It's taking a minute. We got milk here.
We get your latte.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. Here, cheers with the potatoes here. There you go. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Come on.
That's one of my favorites.
That is so good. And so the idea of tapas is sharing.
Cherries and Karen.
Anytime we were out in Barcelona or Madrid, tapas is obviously everywhere. But you see the same people at the same table spend like 3 hours. I mean, you really get lost in the conversation because of that sharing aspect. And it's not just beginning, middle, end, and then here's your check.
Exactly. And that's also part of the, I guess, the tapas culture. Enjoying the people that's around you, enjoying the conversation, spend time out of your phone, really sharing the food and good memories.
Exactly. And so what do you think is the biggest misconception that maybe Americans have on tapas?
Some people come, like American people,
Yeah.
come here thinking they're gonna have tacos or something. They're like, oh, can I have a quesadilla? Like, no, we don't serve quesadillas.
There's no quesadillas?
It's like an authentic Spaniard restaurant from Madrid, Barcelona, different type of Spanish.
Hey, but that's why it's a beautiful spot is because you come in here and you're learning about all the different dishes that you guys are offering.
It's really cool. Like, a lot of people, they come here, American people or,
Anyone, South Florida.
and they like, oh my God, I was just in Spain last year and I craved the food so much. And this is just like we're being in Spain. So this is like really cool for us to be able to deliver the experience that people had when they were traveling to Spain. Are you watching?
Yeah.
This is the moment when a restaurant stops being just a place to eat. Without warning, the room shifts. The Spanish guitar cuts through the noise and suddenly there's a flamenco dancer right behind us. Flamenco comes from Andalusia in southern Spain. It's a raw, percussive Spanish art form where guitar, song, and dance collide to express passion, struggle, and pride through rhythm and movement. And just like that, E Tapus isn't just serving food anymore, it's peeling back layers. The secrets are unfolding in real time.
Wow. Flamenco show just impromptu out of nowhere?
So every night we bring a flamenco guitar and a flamenco dancer
Okay.
to bring the place alive, make it fun for everybody. A lot of people go out and dance. You ready?
Yeah, you gonna get me dance?
Let's go.
That's not happening. You want to see me fall and break everything in here, then yeah, sure.
We won't do that.
That's beautiful. You do that every single night. You
We
see
do.
people get up and start dancing.
We do every single night. People love to dance.
It really sets the tone in here. It adds to the mood of the place. Everybody's heads immediately turn as soon as that came on, just like us. It's surprising, but
Definitely.
adds to the atmosphere. What's one dish that surprises people the most when they come in here?
I would say definitely the paellas.
Paellas?
They are super traditional. We do 5 different types of paella here.
Okay.
So we do the seafood, paella negra, which is very unique. They cook with the squid ink. And we also have meat paella, vegetarian paella, so we have a little bit for everybody.
Okay. So 5 different types of paella.
Especially the paella negra is something really special.
What are maybe your top 3 dishes that you're gonna offer to someone if you want to set them off on the right path?
I would definitely recommend the gambas al ajillo, what you had today.
That's a good choice. It's really good.
We also have the pulpo al ajillo.
Mhm.
It make the same way, but like an octopus style. Our cheese and cold cut selection is also amazing. They all traditional from Spain. I'll probably say our croquetas. We also have like 4 different types of croquetas.
You can't be in South Florida and not offer croquetas.
Exactly.
And if you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong.
And it's the traditional way
The
to
real
do it.
deal. Crunchy on the outside, velvet on the inside.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So Vaughn, I have one more surprise for you.
Just one more?
Just one more.
Okay. I'm interested. Oh, it's my kind of surprise. Thank you.
I've never had an owner just vanish mid-interview.
Cheers.
Out of nowhere, Nathy goes poof into thin air. And yes, the drink was strong, but not that strong. For a brief moment, I'm standing here with the most flawless dine and dash opportunity imaginable, but I buried that thought immediately where it belongs. Now, it's just me, a bookcase, and the creeping suspicion that there's a secret code, a hidden switch, or one very specific book I'm supposed to pull. Turns out, secrets hate effort. Sometimes it's best not to overthink it. This is where dinner morphs into a different night entirely. Boom! The bookcase opens, you walk through this dark cellar hallway, and suddenly you're inside hidden Speakeasy. Like the restaurant just unlocked a secret level. It's a hard turn left from Spain straight into old school Chicago with low light, couches fit for mob bosses, and various art pieces sprinkled throughout. Of course, Nathy's waiting at the bar like, took you long enough, which, fair.
There you go.
Nice spot. It was trouble for me to get in here. I'm not gonna lie.
Your secret, you find your way here.
This is amazing. Beautiful spot you got in here. Describe this place. What is Hidden Speakeasy supposed to represent?
Fun bar with a prohibition vibe with a touch of modern.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely got that prohibition vibe in here. But I mean, this is a Tuesday night. This place is packed. It's like 8 p.m. in here.
Yeah, very hidden, but people find their way down.
So what's the thought process behind the cocktail menu?
I wanted to make simple drinks with not too many ingredients, not too crazy that people enjoy it and know they drink.
Okay.
But also with the mixology
A little bit of
vibe
flair.
behind. Yes.
Yeah, no, the presentation, amazing in here. I'm ready to try some drinks.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what secrets taste like. We start with their heavyweight champion, the Tommy Gunn Old Fashioned. Woodford bourbon, maple syrup, bitters, orange, smoked with hickory, and served out of a literal treasure chest. Prohibition meets Pirates of the Caribbean. Then we switch lanes completely. The mystery treasure. Bright, refreshing, borderline hypnotic. Don Julio Blanco, lime, sparkling water, fresh basil, finished with a butterfly pea-infused sphere that melts and turns the entire drink pink right in front of you. Subtle? Not at all. Memorable? Absolutely.
And this is the mystery treasure, and we have like an ice made with butterfly pea tea, and then when the ice starts to melt the drink becomes pink.
Yeah, it started out like a light green, and now I can see it's
And
almost
they also
pink
have
colored.
a touch of gold on top.
So you start E Tapus. Was the original idea to have a hidden speakeasy all along, or did that just kind of come up after?
No, that was not the original idea. It came after. We had a vacancy next door, and we saw the opportunity to create a beautiful speakeasy.
Yeah.
Took the opportunity, and you're beautiful.
What a cool entrance. A lot of speakeasies these days, they have a bouncer out front. Kind of takes away from the whole experience of stumbling upon something that you didn't know was there. There's an exclusivity about it. So walking through here and see a busy bar like this, I mean, that experience in itself makes it worth the trip to come out here to Fort Lauderdale and see this place.
Thank you.
What would you say is the most ordered cocktail in here?
Old fashioned.
Old fashions, just running the board.
First old fashions, and the second is a spicy margarita. It's a passion fruit spicy margarita. So we infuse the tequila with jalapenos. We add the shinola passion fruit liqueur, fresh lime juice, a little bit of agave, tahini on the rings.
Love it. What do you see in the future for Hidden Speakeasy? Is there anything on the horizon? Maybe other locations?
So we are going to expand it probably in the next 2 months.
Okay.
We got the store next door. We're going to do expansion. So
Even bigger space.
So our hidden speakeasy will double size, and we also planning on having on the weekends a jazz and blues bands,
Okay.
maybe a little burlesque.
Yeah, a little live music. That's awesome. You're adding even more dynamics to the entire E Tapus family. As you walk through here, it's just a different experience after different experience. It's like,
Create like a one-stop shop. So
I was just gonna say, it feels like all in one here.
you come here, you park your car, have dinner, come out for cocktails. Don't have to worry about like driving nobody's house.
Right. Before you know it, it's 2 a.m. What's the best experience you've ever seen someone walk out of here with?
I have people like coming on like Tuesday and making a reservation for Wednesday.
There you go. There's so many different elements. You have a great tapas food. You have an amazing menu from A to Z. You start off with the appetizers all the way to the tapas to the paella. You can spend 3 hours alone on that. Then you also throw in the flamenco dancers, Spanish guitar. There's performances. There's live acts happening here. And to cap it off, you're not done yet when you sign the check, because you have this whole other element to the place. You have a full-on hidden speakeasy that's yet to be discovered. So you guys really take your time with the cocktails here and the cocktail list. I can tell everything's curated. You're rapidly expanding. You can tell that everything is appreciated by all of your guests. That's the only way you do expand, is if something's popular, right? So I'm glad that you allowed me into your home and allow me to experience this. It's been a hell of a ride.
Thank you so much.
Happy to be here. Appreciate it.
Thank
Salud
you.
or
Cheers. Saúde.
Saúde.
So here's the thing about secrets. The best ones aren't hidden. Oscar Wilde said the best way to keep a secret is to pretend it doesn't exist. And E Tapus lives by that. What starts as a simple tapas dinner quietly turns into a full experience. 1 minute, you're settled into Spain, great food, great company. Then a guitar hits. Flamenco fills the room, the night deepens. Just when you think you figured it out, a bookcase swings open, and everything you thought you knew shifts. Prohibition-era Chicago energy, smoked cocktails and treasure chests, drinks that change color in your hand. Nathy wasn't satisfied with serving dinner, she's building layers. And with the next room already in the works, those layers are only stacking. The wild part? None of it feels forced. The secret was never really hidden. It was right there the whole time, pretending it wasn't one. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.